Hello guys, welcome back to our channel and welcome to the 16th episode of the Mind Over Market series. And in this episode, we're going to be talking about understanding herd mentality. Now, I need us to agree. In fact, this point is actually unarguable, but many people would choose to argue it. We trade based on herd mentality. The reason why you take a trade many a times could be because you saw another person taking that trade. The reason why you make trading decisions could be because you saw another person, maybe an influencer, making that same trading decision. So we are going to discuss in this video how does herd mentality affect us as traders and how does it affect our trading. So let's get started. As professional forex traders, it is essential to understand the impact of market psychology on trading decisions. One of the most significant psychological factors that influence trading is herd mentality or crowd behavior. Herd mentality refers to the tendency of individuals to follow the actions of a larger group instead of making independent decisions based on their own analysis and research. The power of the masses. The power of the masses is a driving force in the financial market. Crowd behavior in market has been known for centuries, with various asset bubbles like the famous Dutch tulip mania attributed to the power of the masses. So crowd behavior is actually a notable thing in forex trading. Not just forex trading, in the entire financial market, crowd behavior is notable. In fact, in the crypto world, we've seen it happen more. Like we saw the NFT, I don't want to call it bubble, but let's say the NFT trend, where we saw several people putting money into NFT when NFT was being amplified beyond measure, and people were talking so much about it, and all of a sudden everything went down. Now, these are all crowd behaviors, and we've seen several coins that influencers, let's talk about a coin like Dogecoin. We've had Elon Musk talk about it, and all of a sudden lots of people are buying into Dogecoin, and it kept going up. We see several meme coins, Shiba, and the rest. So all of these are representations of crowd behavior, and all of these actually affect the market. So whether you like it or not, it is something you need to put into consideration as a trader. It doesn't matter whether you like such occurrences where some assets are amplified beyond measures and lots of people are getting into it and it is just pumping. You don't need to like the idea to make money from it. You just need to know how you can manage yourself and how you can participate in such occurrence. Herding behavior can spark large and unfounded market rallies and sell-offs that often lack fundamental support or justify the price action. Unfortunately, traders' natural desire to follow the crowds often gets in the way of seeing this clearly. So like I said, herd behavior or behavior of the crowd can cause unfounded spikes, rallies, and dumps, or what you may want to call sell-offs, which doesn't have any fundamental support. It's not supported, not even by price action, but all of this happens. So in as much as many of us don't like it as traders, it's something that we need to give attention to. The psychology of herd mentality in trading. Herd mentality can occur as a result of factors such as analyst reputation, incomplete information, and momentum. This could result in disregarding any rational factors such as thorough fundamental and technical analysis of the asset's performance. Herd mentality is hardwired into the human mind, with the simple idea being that there is safety in numbers. So like I said, there are several things that could cause herd mentality, and I did mention influencers, or in this case we say analyst reputation. So there are some analysts who have lots of followers, especially, this is the social media age, and we have people with millions of followers, and many of them are doing well in the financial market, and they have lots of followers, and they are reputable in the financial market. Hence, when they give analysis based on their reputation, lots of people go into it without even doing their own research, without even doing their own analysis of that asset, and they buy into it. All of a sudden, things are happening. So this is how herd mentality can play out in the market. So why many people fall for this herd mentality is because it is wired in the mind of every human being that there is safety in numbers. You tell me, is that always true? The madness of crowd. This is perhaps the ultimate paradox of trading, that our innate human instinct and desire to fit in with the crowd is also the situation that has led many individual traders to financial ruins. So it is actually a paradox where the feeling, the desire to be a part of a crowd has also been the reason why many people have met their ruin. Many individual traders have met their ruins. Never fight the power of the crowd, but always be aware of how your decisions are influenced by the crowd. Like I said, we don't need to like the idea of this herd mentality. We just need to be aware of how this can affect us as individuals and how it can affect our trading. How to avoid herd mentality? Herd mentality can be avoided by doing your own research. That is the one and only way to avoid herd mentality. Do your own research. No matter the reputation of the analyst, the trader, the influencer that talks about a particular asset or currency pair, make sure you do your own research. Herd mentality can be avoided by doing your own research, making your own decisions, and taking risks. It is essential to have a trading plan and stick to it, regardless of what the crowd is doing. A well thought out trading plan should include entry and exit points, stop loss orders, and risk management strategies. So all of this is part of your trading plan. We've talked about trading plan in several episodes of this series. So if you want to avoid herd mentality, of which I advise that you do, is do your own research and have your trading plan. So once you have this in place, you will not fall a victim of herd mentality. If the recommendation or if the crowd are going in the direction of your analysis, there's nothing wrong with following them. But when you see the crowd going in the opposite direction of your analysis, you can revisit your analysis, and if it's worth changing your decisions, you can do that. But if you have the strong feeling, you have the strong conviction about sticking to your analysis and your perception, you can choose to do that and ignore the crowd. If it happens that the crowd are right, you will learn. But if it happens that the crowd are wrong, you will also learn and you will be safe. So it is better to be on the side that you're safe, irrespective of the fact whether you don't make money, but you're safe, instead of being on the side that is wrong and you lose money. So this is why you need to do your own analysis. Now, life lessons from herd mentality. As a forex trader, it is crucial to understand the impact of herd mentality on trading decisions. The following life lessons can be learned from understanding herd mentality. Number one, never follow the crowd blindly. This is a fact. This applies to every aspect of our lives. You cannot afford to follow the crowd blindly. You don't just start walking along the road. Maybe you decided to take a walk and all of a sudden you saw people running, then you start running with them. It doesn't make sense. You can't follow the crowd blindly. You need to have a reason to follow the crowd. So if you apply this in your trading, you should be able to apply this in your personal life. Then number two, always do your own research and analysis. So you see, you have to always do your own research and analysis, irrespective of whatever is happening in your life, irrespective of whoever is making recommendations. You should know that any recommendation someone makes to you, especially when it has to do with your finance or your personal life, you should know that the consequences of such recommendations will be on you if you choose to act upon it. So you can't afford to just make decisions based on whoever is recommending it. You need to do your own research and analysis in order to come to a conclusion, so that whenever you take that decision, whatever be the outcome, you'll be willing to face it and you will accept it wholeheartedly, knowing that you knew what you were doing. You were not cajoled into doing what you never knew how to do. Then number 3, have a well thought out trading plan and stick to it. A trading plan is necessary for a trader, and in our personal life, we should also have plans. So if you can apply the strategy of using trading plans in your trading, you should be able to use plans in your personal life. You don't just wake up and all of a sudden you're moving. You should have plans for the day, have plans for the week, the month, and the year. Have plans for your life. How do you, or where do you intend to see yourself in the next 5, 10 years? And how are you working towards it? So when you have plan in trading, you will also ensure you have plan in your life. In fact, you'll see the ripple effect in your personal life, because how you do a thing is the same way you do every other thing. You can't be diligent in trading and you're being irresponsible in your personal life. Then number 4, be aware of the impact of herd mentality on your trading decisions. So you need to be aware of the impact of herd mentality in your trading decisions and in your day-to-day lives. There are several things happening around you, and you should be aware that most of these things are because of the herd mentality. What is happening, the way people are moving, that's why these things are happening. So you should be able to position yourself in order not to be too affected by these things, or don't just flow with them. Have a reason for flowing if you need to flow. In conclusion, understanding herd mentality and crowd behavior is essential for any forex trader. Herd mentality can lead to large and unfounded market rallies and sell-offs that often lack fundamental support or justify the price action. As a trader, it is essential to have a trading plan, do your own research, and be aware of the impact of herd mentality on your trading decisions. See you in the next episode.